Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I wanted to talk to you guys today a little bit about the thing like this. There's a few perspectives that have really changed my life in the year 2021, and I want to share one with you today that has been huge, and it took a lot of inner deep diving to really understand this perspective, and it has accelerated my spiritual growth so much. And I want to share that with you just in case you want to try this perspective on for size in 2022. And of course, this does require some internal work for yourself as well. It's kind of hard to just put on a perspective without actually like feeling it in your being. That's the most important part, experiencing it for yourself. But having this knowing of this perspective in general might interest you into expanding that a little deeper for you and diving into why you could believe such a thing. So, one of the biggest things that accelerated my spiritual growth, changed my life and everything around it in 2021 was this perspective and this understanding that for what abundance really is. Seeing abundance for what it really is, which is everything, right? I used to see wealth and abundance as just money, as just like gold or like luxurious things, and they can be, but when you only focus on those things, then you just really place your focus on what you don't have in your life, and you are in the lack mentality, which is not attracting wealth and abundance your way. The real term for abundance is literally all things, all energy, all life force. So like the birds outside right now that are like pecking away at the food I just gave them, that is abundance. That reminds me of abundance. I feel abundant looking at them, gazing at them. Feeling that energy tunes me into that frequency of abundance. The snow, the trees, like paying attention to the sun shining on the trees and swaying in the wind, and how beautiful that they are, how graceful it all is, and seeing the abundance in that, understanding that as abundance also tunes me in further into that abundance frequency. And that is our natural state of being as humans, because we are surrounded by abundance. This coffee I'm drinking is abundance, and if I can tune into how abundant this is and how abundant I am to be able to have this, I'm tuning into the frequency of wealth, of abundance, just in doing so. And it attracts more of that towards you by being grateful and recognizing even the smallest of things. And that's why gratitude, gratefulness practices is good. But sometimes when you're doing this and you don't really feel the emotions that come with it, you're just saying you're grateful for this, you're grateful for that. It can not really be helpful if you're just saying it to say it. Like feeling like it's just this like thing you got to do at the beginning of the day to help yourself out. And it can help in some ways, if you're focusing your attention on what you're grateful for. And shifting where your focus is going to go throughout the day. But if you don't feel the feelings that come with it, and you're just like writing things down without really feeling grateful for those things, then the energy, the intention is what is most important, right? So tuning into abundance in all of its forms is this way of living. It's this way of going about your day, looking at everything that is abundant and noticing it as abundance, feeling it as abundance, being grateful for it, like feeling it to your very core, how beautiful it is to be surrounded by all of this abundance. When you're watering your plants, that you have water, that you have these beautiful plants, like in your bedding in the morning, how nice it is to have this like really comfortable bed and these very comfortable sheets, and that you got sleep even if you didn't get a lot of sleep. A lot of us focus on getting bad sleep all the time rather than focusing on like the good sleep that we had, or how comfortable our bed is and how grateful we are to even have one. Some people are sleeping on floors and people forget this stuff, or like sleeping on the ground somewhere. Really tuning into that fact that you are abundant to even to have those things, to have everything that you have. And it doesn't mean you need to stop and like take a drink of water and be like, oh my God, I'm so grateful beautiful. Like, you don't need to be crazy like that or anything, but internally recognizing it and feeling the feelings that come with it. This has really, really, really just took my manifestations, specifically towards abundance and wealth, supercharged. Everything comes so much faster when I'm in this zone. And I'll admit, sometimes we fall off the train and we have to kind of like tap back into it again and get reminded. And maybe this is a reminder for you, or maybe this is an entirely new perspective for you. Whatever it is, it has been super transformative within my life. Especially 2021 is when I really adapted it and really understood it for what it was. And like I said, this was through doing a lot of internal healing, a lot of meditation, a lot of breath work, a lot of conversations with my higher self and following intuition, all of these things that has adapted this mindset to really be a core staple in my spiritual practice and who I am as a person. But understanding this now, hearing this from me, already opens it up into your brain, into your mind, into something that you want to think about. And I'm grateful to have given you that perspective, to have given you that new shift that you can try for 2022 and that you can dive deeper upon and truly understand, truly have wisdom upon it, because this is what a wealthy mindset is. Wealth is not just money and like numbers in your bank account and like a Gucci handbag or whatever. That's not what wealth necessarily is, but that's what we attribute it to. Wealth is literally having a wealthy mindset. Wealth is literally the understanding of what I was just saying, like the understanding that all things are abundant, seeing them for what they are, seeing them for abundance, tuning into that frequency of abundance. That is a wealthy mindset. That is a wealthy lifestyle. That is a wealthy state of mind. And that's what comes first before anything else. See, if you're doing this with the intention of just wanting bank account, like money in your bank account, it might stunt your growth within it, because if that's what you're focused on, then you'll be more focused on the fact that you don't have a bunch of money in your bank account rather than like the birds outside. You know what I mean? Your headspace has to be in the right place, and you have to really feel the feelings of gratitude within the small things. And that is what adapting a wealthy and healthy mindset really is. It starts with that, and it continues to expand, it continues to grow. And you'll find this with so many people that have loads of money and success in their life, that they have this mindset of understanding what abundance and what wealth really is at a core level. And this is where it all begins. This is what it starts with. I do run a course that talks deeper upon this and has some chats with me, and we dive deeper in developing a wealth and abundance mindset that has really, really, really elevated people before. People have like manifested like cash, like basically like over $50,000 worth of cash items and cash itself, free courses, new clients, jobs in the field that they're in that they've been really looking for. Just been a perspective changer in life that has continued to, I've been able to see them continue to grow within this, which has been the most beautiful, because I am like along the ride with them and always checking up. So if you're interested in something like that, check out my Instagram at Chantal.Marie and send me a DM, and I'll let you know the next time we're running it. I just had to put that in there because I do run something for this. But I hope that this can forever shift your mindset. I hope that you take this and that you run with it, that you focus on it, and you don't let it diminish. You don't get discouraged. You know, if you need a reminder, watch this again. If you need a reminder, go hit me up on Instagram, and I love to chat about it. But because the longer you tune into it, you don't see results usually like right away. You know, you are magnetically drawing things to you, but it takes a minute. So you gotta have patience with yourself. You have to be in this self-transformation for the long run, not just the short term, because you can't fool the universe. The universe knows that you're just like doing this to like get some cash in your bank account so you can like, I don't know, buy that thing that you want to buy. And it doesn't necessarily work like that. It is a self-transformative way of living, way of being, way of transformation. And so when you have that perspective, you can dive into it so much deeper, and you can actually like feel the feelings and emotions in a genuine way, because it's not just something that's going to go away like next month and you can't commit to yourself to this state of being. So it is a journey, it is a transformation. Be graceful, be patient with yourself, and, you know that, like, trust the timing of the universe as well. So I hope that this perspective has been enlightening to you, and that it can change a lot of things within this year of 2022 moving ahead. And it's much needed during these times as well, but all times also. So I hope you enjoy your new year, 2022, and I will talk to you next time.